IELTS reading match features. You know, sometimes in IELTS reading, you have a list of people and a list of theories, and you will have to put them together. This is called match features, and we are going to work on it in this video. This is how the match features look in the paper delivered format. You will be given the statements like it's given here. Look at the statements, questions 1 to 4, and the list of plans below. Here, you have to match the statements by writing the appropriate options in the answer sheet, and also keep in mind that you can choose the options more than once. In this case, the answer to question 1 could be A or B or C or D. On a computer delivered test, we have got a table and the instruction says choose the correct plan. You may choose any option more than once, and that's the same in paper delivered format as well. So the only difference is how you do it. So here for question 1, you have to choose from options A, B, C, D just by clicking on the column. It looks a bit complicated, but it will get easy once you get that hang out there. So let us look at some tips. The questions are usually not in order, so number 1 is not necessarily before number 2. When you do this question, consider the most efficient part to do this. In this question, you have 4 questions and 4 plans. But in some cases, you might have 5 or 7 questions and 3 plans, or the other way around. Like you might have 3 questions and 5 or 6 plans. So you will have to decide how you are going to attend this question. In this particular one, I'm going to give you the list of plans because I will be able to find those plan names with capital letters easily. Next one, keep in mind that you'll be able to choose one or more options for this question type, and sometimes you may not need to use any of the names given in the plan list given as of here. For computer delivered, we tick the columns given, and for paper delivered, we write the appropriate options in the answer sheet. So now let's look into the method and practice. We are going to use the same method that we use for most of our questions. First, we check the instructions and we read the questions or options depending on the most efficient way and identify the keywords. And then we scan for the keywords in the relevant section, read the relevant section carefully, and finally we choose the suitable answers for the question. Let's do the first question together. Here, I think it's easy to go searching for the names here because it is very easy to find in the passage. First, so here we have Peter Tuhey as a first name. Looking into the last line of the first paragraph, we can see an idea shared by Peter Tuhey. If disgust protects humans from infection, boredom may protect them from infectious social situations. This line totally means that boredom may encourage us to avoid an unpleasant experience. So the idea E is said by Peter Tuhey, and the answer for this question is E. Okay, so over to you now. There are 3 more questions and you have 3 minutes to complete it. Follow the method and find the answers carefully. So let's check the answers. 2. The next person in line is Thomas Goetz. He has got reference in two paragraphs, B and E. In this paragraph, Thomas Goetz and his team has identified five distinct types of boredom, and moving further through the paragraph, in lines 7 and 8, it is mentioned that of the five types of the most damaging is reactant boredom with its explosive combination of high arousal and negative emotion. So, in this sentence, it clearly specifies that one sort of boredom is worse than all others, and the answer is B. 3. Let's move on to the next one. The ideas shared by John Eastwood comes in paragraph D and E. In paragraph D, in lines 7 to 9, it's mentioned that for Eastwood, the central feature of boredom is a failure to put our attention system into gear. This causes an inability to focus on anything, which makes time seem to go painfully slow. These lines clearly indicates that if anyone tries and cannot focus on anything, it can give rise to a bad feeling in them and can have negative effects in them. This statement matches with the statement D, and so our answer is D. Fourth one. Finally, there is only one reference for Wemmelsfelder in this passage, and that comes in paragraph F. Psychologist Wemmelsfelder speculates that our over-connected lifestyles might even be a new source of boredom. This is the thing which is said in the idea A. The way we live today may encourage boredom. I think this session was pretty much helpful for you to do the IELTS reading task, match features. Thank you and have a great day.